There aren't a lot of teams in the NFL that have had as weird of a season as the Tennessee Titans. Let's take it back to last season. They finished the year as the 1 seed, had the first round bye, and hosted the Bengals, but still lost.
They are going to the AFC Championship game for the first time since 1988.
And that's kind of where this problem started. I mean, look, the Titans have been considered a successful organization over the past 5 years or so. And this is without a consistently good starting quarterback or a top 10 quarterback. And that's hard to do in the NFL. But it was this offseason where things kind of started going downhill for the Titans. On draft night, they decide to send their wide receiver 1, A.J. Brown, to the Eagles, and their head coach did not seem too happy about this.
Yeah, the Eagles getting A.J. Brown.
Wow.
Tennessee, the 18th overall pick, not to mention a third rounder, which is 101 overall.
And they also drafted Malik Willis, who I think is going to be a good quarterback, but I'm not 100% sold on him being a franchise-changing type player. And coming into this season, they were kind of one-dimensional. Run the ball with Derrick Henry, don't have a ton of mistakes from Ryan Tannehill. And it seems like this year, they're even more one-dimensional. In 2020, the Titans were 4th in points. 2021, they dropped to 15th. And this year, they're 26th in the National Football League in points scored. And it just feels like they're so reliant on Derrick Henry. And Derrick Henry is having his worst season in terms of yards per game since 2018. So right now they're sitting at 7-6, and I'm not sure that this happens, but there is still a possibility that the Jacksonville Jaguars can win the AFC South.
Not gonna happen.
The Titans have lost 3 straight, and they still have the Chargers, the Cowboys, the Texans, and again, the Jaguars to play to round out the end of the year. And not even to mention that they fired their GM mid-season, which is not something you see a lot in the NFL. Everyone knows that being mediocre or being right there in the middle is one of the worst things that you can be in sports. And what is frustrating is this Titans team has a decent defense. They have a seemingly Hall of Famer at running back, but their offensive line has been banged up. Ben Jones has been in and out of the lineup. Taylor Lewan was hurt at the beginning of the year and is done for the year. And it feels like they have reached their limit with Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill reminds me a lot of Alex Smith. Alex Smith was with the Kansas City Chiefs and played really well. I mean, I remember they just destroyed the Patriots on opening night.
Kareem Hunt had to break stride at all. He does not score on that play. We have seen Alex Smith at his best here tonight.
But it still felt like they were a quarterback away. And that's kind of what it feels like with this Tennessee Titans team. But the Titans don't have Patrick Mahomes waiting in the wings. And I don't want to hear about people not knowing about Mahomes. There were reports at rookie training camp that Mahomes was playing out of his mind, and that was only kind of a matter of time before he took over in Kansas City. And I still don't know if Malik Willis can play. He has shown some flashes, but I mean, look, so has Brock Purdy, Mike White, Baker Mayfield. A lot of players are showing that they can compete in this league. So I'm not sold on Malik Willis after just a couple of plays in the regular season, mostly on the ground. Plenty of backups, third stringers have come out and made some plays. The Titans still have 4 games remaining in the season. And I mean, if I'm betting on it, they're probably going to win the AFC South.
Bet on that.
And they'll probably be hosting a playoff game. But like Amy Adams said with John Robinson, just doesn't feel like they can reach that next level. And it seems like they're a quarterback away, and we still don't know if Malik Willis is actually going to be anything. In a league that is rapidly changing, it seems like we've had the same Titans team for the past 3 or 4 years. And that's why I think that the Titans might be in serious trouble, because they feel like they're kind of stuck in just average.